Have you ever wondered how your eyes work their magic, letting you see the world around you? It's a pretty remarkable process when you stop to think about it. But here's the thing. Without knowing how your eyes work, it's hard to understand why vision problems happen in the first place, let alone how to fix them. Think about it. Our eyes are vulnerable to all sorts of issues: glaucoma, cataracts, astigmatism, macular degeneration, retinal detachment, myopia, presbyopia, and more. To really get a handle on your vision, you've got to understand what's going on behind the scenes. Did you know that over 90% of all the information your brain processes comes from your eyes? Yeah, it's true. Eyesight is arguably the most vital sense we have, and it plays a huge role in everything from how we move, to how we speak, to how we interact with the world. All of this is driven by the electrical signals sent from the eyes to the brain, and believe it or not, every system in our body is connected to this process in one way or another. Now, let's take a peek into the incredible world of vision. Inside your eyes are these special cells, rod and cone cells. They're the reason you can distinguish between colors, shapes, and even how far things are from you. And get this, your eyes can see around 10 million different colors. Isn't that amazing? But our eyes do more than just let us see. They also play a role in regulating our body's internal clock. There's a special set of cells in your retina that respond to light, which help control your sleep cycle. They tell your brain when it's time to wake up, when it's time to sleep, and even help regulate hormones like melatonin. So now that we've got a basic understanding of how incredible your eyes are, let's break down each part and see how they work together to give you the gift of sight. First up is the cornea. Picture the cornea as a clear window at the front of your eye. It's the first layer that light passes through, and its job is to bend and focus that light, kind of like the lens on a camera. Next, we have the pupil, the little black dot in the center of your eye. It acts like a gatekeeper, adjusting to let in just the right amount of light, depending on your surroundings. In bright light, it shrinks. In darkness, it expands to let in more light. You can think of it as your eye's very own light controller. Sitting just behind the pupil is the iris, the colorful part of your eye. It's not just there for looks, it's actually responsible for controlling the size of the pupil. So, if your pupil is the gatekeeper, your iris is like the gate's controller, making sure everything runs smoothly. Then there's the lens. It's a flexible, clear disc inside your eye that, along with the cornea, focuses light onto the back of your eye so you can see things clearly, whether they're up close or far away. Imagine it's like adjusting the focus on a camera lens. The sclera, or the white part of your eye, is like a fortress. It's tough and protective, keeping all the delicate parts inside your eye safe. And then we get to the retina, where the magic really happens. Inside the retina are millions of tiny cells that turn light into signals that your brain can understand. It's like a supercharged camera sensor, capturing everything you see and sending that info to your brain in an instant. How does it all get to your brain? Well, that's where the optic nerve comes in. Think of it as your eye's information highway, transporting all those signals from the retina to the brain, allowing you to interpret the world around you. Finally, we've got the extraocular muscles. These are the muscles that move your eyes, helping you look up, down, left, right, wherever you need to focus. They're the movers and shakers behind your every glance. So, there you have it. Your eyes may be small, but they're incredibly powerful. Every time you blink, there's an entire system of complex processes happening behind the scenes, working together to give you the amazing gift of sight. And as we move forward in this program, we're going to make sure you're taking care of each part of your eyes so you can keep seeing the world clearly, just as it's meant to be. Ready? Let's get started.